my TikTok. If you're analyzing using your phone, it's written FX. Is not written FX indicators, so it's the same thing. The FX indicators. Okay? The FX indicators. So we'll come here. Okay? I'll come here, I'll click on the FX indicators, then I come here on the search bar. On the search bar, first indicator, the first one we said is called the Bollinger Bands. Alright? So I'll come here and search the first indicator, which is called the Bollinger Bands, and I put it on. Okay? I put it on. Then I come here, delete what I've written, the Bollinger Band. I delete. I write my second indicator, which is the what? The RSI. Okay? The RSI. So I come here, I just write the RSI. Do you see, guys? RSI in full, I told you, is called the Relative Strength Index. The Relative what? Strength Index. I come here, put it on. Okay? Put it on. So that is the whole thing. Now, so you have the what? Bollinger Band, and you have the RSI. The Bollinger Band and the RSI. So this is the Bollinger Band and this is the RSI. But remember, you are trading what? Only ups, only down, using 2 tick. Don't forget. So this is the everything I've taught you. So I want to explain one after the other. One after the other. So that next time, don't get confused about when trading only ups, only down. Are you ready, guys? Are you ready now? We kill the market. So I'm gonna teach you. Then we fund our accounts, we trade. Okay? Then the next one I'm gonna do over 5, under 5, then even and odd. Then you call it a night. Call it a night. Right? Ready, guys? So come to the Bollinger Band. So this is the Bollinger Band. Make sure no settings on the Bollinger Band. This is the Bollinger Band. This is the Bollinger Band. It has 3 lines. Blue line, orange line, and a blue line. This is the Bollinger Band. Then down here, we have the RSI. So the RSI has a settings. So let me write here the settings for the RSI. Okay? So the RSI. Okay, the RSI. So we have the settings, sorry. So we have the settings for the RSI. So RSI settings. Alright, the settings for the RSI. So we have the settings for the RSI. Someone should take us notes. I'll do a video and also I'll share the PDF to the group. So make sure you, after the live, now take my number and text me add. So I'm going to add you to the group. So I'm going to share the PDF to the group. So make sure you join that group. Right? So first thing, follow me. Then make sure you're on this group. I don't have another group. I only have this group. Okay? So make sure you join the group. So after the live, just text me add. I'm gonna add you to the group. Okay, just text me add. But remember, all of you, if you have not followed me, follow me. Okay? If you have not followed me, follow me. Okay? So let's continue, guys. Let's continue. So we have the settings for the RSI. So the RSI settings, first thing is the I don't think if I will write, I want to show you practically. So make sure maybe you record or take, I'll give you time to take a screenshot. All right, I'll give you time to take a screenshot. So I think I won't record. I won't write it here. So I'm going to show you. Make sure you take a screenshot. Okay, make sure you take a screenshot. So that is my number. So take my number and just text me add. All right, that is my number up there. Moderator pin again. Text me add. Take that number and text me add. Okay, so make sure you're on this. I only have one group, KOD traders. I only have this group. So make sure you add up on this group. So after you have joined the group, make sure I send you 5 PDF, all these PDF, 5 of them. The over, under, the even and odd, the only ups, the down, the rise and fall. Make sure you have So after you have added you to the group, text me send. Okay, or I'm gonna resend on the group. Okay, I'm gonna resend on the group. So make sure you're on this group. So take my number and just text me add. Okay, my number is there up there. Take my number, text me add. But remember first, follow me. Okay, so every day we'll be coming here and trading. Right? Remember, it's a new month. I want us to trade this month. The whole of this month, I want us to start a challenge of $30, even $50. We push the whole of this month. So if you're not on my group, sorry to say, we're losing a lot. So this is the settings for the RSI. So make sure you take this very, very serious. Okay. So if you want to do the settings for each and every indicator, the first thing, maybe someone will ask, where can I go so that I can do a certain settings for a certain indicator? You come here. You come here. You come here. I want you to see here. Follow my pen. You come here. It's written RSI 14. Put your cursor there if you're using a laptop, but if you're using a phone, tap here. Just tap the RSI. It will open 3 icons. We have the first icon, we have the second icon, and you have the last icon. So you're gonna use the settings icon, which is the second one. So click here, these three what? The three sign the contract, big boy. Yeah, sign the contract, man. So take the second icon, which is the settings icon. So you come here, you see the first icon is called a hide, then the second icon is called the settings. So just click here, then go to the second icon, which is the settings icon. You click on the settings icon. After clicking it, it will project the settings area. This is the setting area for the what? RSI. So this is the RSI settings. We have the input settings, we have the style settings, and you have the visibility setting. So the only settings we're gonna do is the input and the style. So first thing, the length here is 14. The smoothing line is SMA. We're gonna change this. We're gonna change this to what? We're gonna put EMA. This is called exponential moving average, because we are trading what? The trend. Because we are trading what? Only ups, only down market. So only ups, only down market. We're gonna use what? We're gonna use the EMA because we are trading the what? The trend market. Either market moving up or down. Remember, it's what? 2 ticks. Okay, 2 ticks. So it's the what? Exponential moving average. So we're gonna use what? Exponential moving average. So we come click here. I want you to follow. Click here, smoothing line. Click here and look for EMA. There is it. EMA. I'm gonna click EMA. Click that. You see? So I put so it's now default on 14, but I've changed this from SMA to EMA. Okay, but when we'll be trading even and odd, we'll return that these are we'll be using SMA. The full meaning of SMA is called the simple moving average, but you don't need the simple one. We want the exponential. So we click here and put EMA. So the first settings. So we are on settings. The first settings of the RSI. So the first setting of the RSI is to change from SMA to EMA because we are trading the trend market. Are we okay? Are we okay about that? Then you come here on the style. Now we are finished on the input. So you click on style or take a screenshot. Sorry guys. Take a screenshot of that. Take a screenshot. Take a screenshot of there. The RSI settings. So make sure yours always, when you are trading only ups, only down, yours must be 14 EMA 14 every single day. Okay, are you done? Are you done, guys? Hope everyone is done. Now let's go to the style. The difference between the simple and the exponential. The simple shows the direction, the movement of the market. All right, the movement of the market, not the direction, the movement of the market. The exponential will come here. Remember the channel? The channel, we are showing the path of the market. While the SMA, we are focusing on the momentum. We want to see the momentum. That's why we don't use here moving average. So all of you know moving average. All right? All of you know moving average. Moving average, we used to see the movement of the market. The movement of the market. So here we are using exponential EMA to show that strength, which is the momentum of the movement of the market, or either the up, the down, the up, the down. But the exponential, the simple doesn't show the momentum of movement of the market. It shows the path, all right, where the market is channeling from or to. Okay, so that's why the difference between the the exponential and the simple. Guys, teaching is not easy. You have to explain everything. Being a mentor is not easy. Okay, so this is the first settings on the input. So we go on the second position, which is the style. So you click on style. Click on style here. You click on style. So here you will see. I want you to focus here now. Here's where people go wrong. Okay, I want you to see which settings I'm doing. Okay, here on style, I've clicked on style. So I want you to focus here. First thing you will see, plot, it's ticked. Smoothing, MA, it's not ticked. Upper limit, it's ticked. Let me use marked, it's marked. The middle limit, it's marked. So first thing, you unmark the middle limit. I'll repeat, you unmark the middle limit. I will unmark. You see? So the first thing, you unmark the middle limit. The next is the lower limit, marked, and the H lines background, marked. So we have only unmarked this one. This one was unmarked. This was a default from unmarked. So you have two unmarked points. This one, the smoothen, MA, and the middle line. This one and this one must be unmarked. Are we done? Are we done, guys? Focus here, all right? So the first position is to unmark the middle limit. So we have this unmarked and this unmarked. So let's come here. Kama unataka kazi wa mute that guy, man. Wow, people are learning. They're not looking for a job. Okay, so the next point now. So we have unmarked this. So we have two unmarked area. We have this unmarked and this unmarked. So we go to the upper limit. The upper limit, it's 70. Let me pull back my phone. Its upper limit is 70. So we'll change this 70 and put 65. Okay, I'll repeat. Upper limit 65. So I'll come here and write and mark the middle. This is the settings limit. Okay. Okay, then the next point, upper limit, change from 70, put 65. Okay, so I'll come here. The upper limit, click on this 70. So I click on 70 and put 65. Have you seen what I've done? I've clicked here, 70, 65. Then I'll go to the lower limit. Sorry. The lower limit, it's 30, right? Lower limit, it's 30. I'll change that 30 to be 35. 35. So I've changed 65 on the upper limit, and the lower limit I've changed from 30 to 35. I'll come here. This is the step-by-step settings, so that later don't tell me, oh, my graph and yours are not the same, blah 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 blah, because of the settings. Okay, so the lower limit 35, the upper limit 65. Unmark the what? Unmark the middle limit and put EMA. That is the only settings. You have to do it. Okay, simple, guys. Okay, guys, I'll be teaching you slowly by slowly until everyone understood this strategy. It's simple, guys. It's simple, very, very simple.